Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, 200 Army?
Are you listening?
Today is what? Friday, February 20th.
Yep, the 20th.
We are actually heading up to the house to meet up with a contractor to set up the kitchen build. Just left work and it is seriously packed, so I was not anticipating that. By the way, we also got Kim a little gift over the week that we didn't get a chance to vlog about, but it's yeah, nothing big, just something to just get by in until the Eagle comes home next week. Yeah, yeah, don't be too excited. Okay, so we're here. A little late. I actually told the contractor we were going to be 15 minutes late, unfortunately. But that'll give us a chance to take a look at Kim's new car. It's the next one. Early birthday gift. Hopefully she likes it. The M package. Alright, let's go inside. Okay, so just met with the contractor. All done. And heading home. Project will start probably Saturday. Gotta meet with another group of guys tomorrow. This is fun, but exhausting. Okay, so it's Saturday. And I'm heading back up to the house to basically start working on the kitchen. I got a bunch of shit to knock down, take the cabinets out, rip the floors up. I have a couple of my Army buddies coming up to basically help me with this project. But I think right now I'm gonna use the time to actually hold up a second. Oh shit. Nice. Real nice. Oh shit. We'll be seeing you soon. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna use this time to basically explain why I'm on YouTube and why I'm doing this. About 9 months ago, I came home from my most recent deployment to Iraq. I can honestly say probably this was the worst deployment that I've ever been on. Not because of what happened so much, but you know, just the overall lack of camaraderie. The military has always been a very tight, you know, and close-knit community for me, and it's always been like a second family. I've spent 17 years in the Army, and I loved every second of it, from, you know, sleeping out in the fucking cold to you name it. I loved it. Planning for the next PT test, trying to figure out how to sober up during the run, all that bullshit. That shit was literally the best times of my life. It gave me an excuse to basically never fucking grow up. It was great. Before my most recent deployment, my mom passed away right before that. Pretty much everybody in my unit knew. I was kind of dealing with it in a very closed-in type of way, because as an NTO, you're always taught, you know, suck it up and drive on, because, you know, the mission always comes first. My priority was always my soldiers, and still is till this day. Even though I'm actually in the process of getting out, like, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about, you know, the legacy I'm leaving behind, and you know, not being able to see them again, and never really having that camaraderie anymore. Probably the only other place that I've actually had that kind of camaraderie, or at least close to it, is the car community. So that's kind of what I always fall back on. When the military is not, you know, there, well, what else are you gonna have other than family and you know, whatever else, other hobbies that you might have. So I went on this deployment, and just, I don't know, aside from my body just, you know, being destroyed, my mental state was just horrible. I came home, I was angry and depressed all the time. I took a lot of things out on my family. This is the first deployment ever that I came home and my mother wasn't there to basically just be like, you know, everything's gonna be okay. This is normal. You know, like, you're gonna forget about all the things you saw and all the things that you did, and you're just gonna carry on. That's part of being a soldier. My mom was probably the greatest soldier that I knew of. Like, she passed away from stage 3 lung cancer at work. She died on her feet like any real warrior should. So I really don't have any excuses as to, you know, why I should just, you know, come home from a deployment and, you know, sink into this deep state of depression and just not doing anything else with my life. So this is what I want to just bring to people. I want to just reciprocate some of the positive shit that my mom left me with. Some of the positive stuff the Army gave me. Like, again, I'm not dogging the military. It literally was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made in my life. I still think if I had to redo it again, I would have definitely have done it differently, but I wouldn't have changed a thing. I love the fucking Army. And I love the group of guys that served under me. You know, obviously a few that I worked with weren't ideal because they had this mentality that, you know, they're better than their subordinates, which is not the case. It's not the case at all. You know, that word subordinate to me is just, I don't know how I feel about that word. But anyway, yeah, while I was deployed, I just fixated on one thing, just coming home and just, you know, getting my car done, you know, and then maybe perhaps moving on to another project. I ended up buying this house just to basically have a place to store it, because, I mean, to be honest with you, the car is fucking loud beyond reason, and the place that we were at before, neighbors would complain about how loud it was, and, you know, especially in the morning, trying to leave for like cars and coffee and shit. So it was definitely time to move. There's a lot of underlying shit that goes on in our lives that we don't let out. But yeah, like I said, that's kind of like what I want to bring to YouTube. I just want to be able to reach out to any fellow soldiers out there that, you know, or even civilians that are having issues with depression and, you know, PTSD. You know, I know for me, like from personal experience, I'm not really receiving the help that I thought I would from the VA. Having somebody sit there and, you know, acknowledge that, yeah, you know, like, the stuff you're stressing out about is you know, is legitimate, but maybe you should not just worry about it as much. That's a weird fucking thing to say to me. I don't understand that. Like, why should I not worry about these things that I worry about? Like, I constantly worry. I stress out so much, it's insane. Okay, so it's about 6:08 at night. We're home. I'm going to end the vlog right here. I want to say thanks to everybody that's been basically watching. I see the views, I see the likes, I see the support. We definitely appreciate it. I'm definitely going to keep it going. It's been tough, just for the simple fact that it's not all positive stuff happening in my life. But I want to keep that positivity going, regardless of whatever else is going on in my life. I want to just remind you guys to, share these videos, subscribe, and hit that notification button, because it's the only way that this channel will grow. Really appreciate the love that you guys are giving me. I'll see you next time. Peace.